President Tinubu has lost his emergency application to block Chicago State University from releasing its academic records to Atiku Abubakar. I thought some people are saying that by the time he perfect everything finished, he will not tell the court to release it, them to release it. Really? Judge Nancy Maldonado of the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois in Chicago said the decision of a lower federal magistrate judge on September 19 was appropriate and adopted it in full. The court overrules President Tinubu's objections to Magistrate Judge Gilbert's recommended ruling and therefore adopts the ruling in full. Mr. Abubakar's application is therefore granted. The judge ruled, in light of the pending Supreme Court of Nigeria deadline, represented to the court as October 5th, 2023, and based on Chicago State University representations that it is ready to comply with the discovery request and produce a witness. The court sets an expedited schedule for completion of discovery. Ms. Maldonado, a district judge, also said the CSU should turn over the records to Mr. Abubakar by 12 p.m. Monday and also make its officials available for deposition to authenticate the documents by 5 p.m. on the same day. The judge said any attempt by Mr. Tinubu to appeal the judgment in the district would no longer be tolerated, as Mr. Abubakar must transfer the collected evidence to the Nigerian Supreme Court for use in an ongoing election petition case by October 5th. Chicago State University is directed to produce all relevant and non-privileged documents in response to requests for production numbers 1 through 4, as narrowed by Judge Gilbert and adopted here in Mr. Abubakar's subpoena by 12 p.m. CDT on Monday, October 2nd, 2023. She added the Rule 30B and 6 deposition of Chicago State University's corporate designee must be completed by 5 p.m. CTD on Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023, giving the October 5th, 2023 filing deadline before the Supreme Court of Nigeria. The court will not extend or modify these deadlines. The judge, however, said Mr. Tinubu is free to file his appeal directly before the 7th Circuit, which is the main appellate court overseeing Illinois and nearby states, an attempt that would likely provide daunting given the tight window for compliance by CSU. The ruling marks a major blow to Mr. Tinubu and a huge victory for Mr. Abubakar, who has been seeking the records to establish that Mr. Tinubu presented a forged certificate to the Independent National Electoral Commission when he submitted his application to run for president in June 2022. Okay. It's a long one, but to cut the long story short, his application has been denied. What is wrong with Tinubu sef? Is he going to appeal this judgment again? Let Tinubu not appeal the judgment and let the school tender its academic record. Let the Supreme use it for his final judgment over the presidential election. If he lost, let him accept it as fate. Enough is enough. After all, the presidency is not a do or die affair. You are a righteous commentator. Thumbs up to you. I don't know. I know for sure you are not a politician and not an ethnic bigot, but a man with clean and clear heart. He did themselves, the people they support and they gain anything, then they gain anything. So I see no reason why somebody is just using all these dubious acts to enrich his cronies and immediate family members. And some people, a lot of them, millions are on the street, roaming, swimming in poverty, and you are there. So I don't understand. Imagine what corrupt judges would have done in Nigeria. It is really a shame. Honestly, they would have struck out the matter using technicalities as usual. A shame of a country called Nigeria. But some of them are hailing Reno, say Reno, yes, Tinubu is the strategist. Really? As of now, we don't even know what the academic credential of Tinubu is like. We do not know if it is enough to disqualify him, unless Atiku knew already what the credentials are like. Else, he might be boxing the air. Again, our judges may decide that such documents are not necessary for one to be a president. God bless America judges. This is what we call real human beings, not those animal judges. Honestly, the judges are praising were the same judges Donald Trump has been vilifying, calling names. It's all about to go down, down, down. In Nigeria, the judge would have called Atiku a poke nose and asked him to go back to Dubai. The Nigeria courts will even say that Atiku have committed treason and felony for going to court, or rather ask him to go and dance buga. See court, Nigerian court should learn. They will not learn. Oh. You think they don't know? They are all brilliant. All these thieves that we have, they are all brilliant, but they are just brilliant when it comes to corruption. You see that they are even hailing him. That is a strategist. I say, really? Hey, God bless America judiciary for giving Nigerians what they want. Now the game is over. Wike will fall back to River State because now Samani or witches and wizards in Yoruba land has fallen of faith. The Lord Jesus has come at last. Immediately the whole evidence is presented to us and we find out about the Alawola Oluwole forge certificate. Let all the streets filled up with protest so that we will force these criminals to go down. The judges in Nigeria would have told Atiku to pay billions of naira for damages. And so guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.